So it's 29th of June and I've been trying to do a custom build for the PC at overclockers.co.uk for the past 10 days, and we've used them before. We've had several built by them in the past, as we've had with Scan, but because of the pandemic there's a shortage of key components. It's proving impossible to build one for about £1,000 for a student. The thing is, the components that you want or even similar are out of stock. For instance, this £1,000 build based on a 3600X, you just can't get built. And it's not like I'm being picky. For instance, the cooler's out of stock. It's not just one cooler. It's they've come in stock now. When I last looked, these were out of stock, but they're £29 more, £29 more. And you got these water coolers. Last time I looked, a few minutes ago in fact, the only one they had in stock was this cooler, water cooler. So that's positive development, although I'm going to have to pay more, £29 more. Okay, so the cooler. What about the power supply? I was looking for 1,000 watt, but look, out of stock. 650 watt out of stock, 750 out of stock, 550 out of stock, bloody hell, what's this? Out of stock. The only one in stock, look at that, all of them. The only one in stock is this one. Costing double, 650 watt Corsair. Pay an extra £70. What's yellow mean? 650 watt. Let's have a look what that means. I think it means it's due today. ETA on the date provided. So what's the ETA? What ETA do they give for it? So a cooler's finally come in stock after 10 days of waiting, but the power supply is, they don't give an ETA for it. So what's the ETA for this? 31st of July. That's not good. It's 29th of June. It's a load of crap. So basically, I can't get this system built because the only power supply available. What about this one? So that's £70 more. 31st of July, £112 more. 31st July. Well, I'm not gonna. So they're all 31st July. I'm not gonna pay £70 more. Okay, price rockets. So that's an example of what it's like to try and get a system built. This is day 10 when I've been trying to get one built. The only one in stock is this ridiculously priced 650 watt. It costs basically more than double the power supply I was aiming for. Other items are in stock, like let's go up. This is what it's like trying to get a system built during the pandemic. There's such a large lack of stock. Processor, 2700X is out of stock. The one I want is in stock. Memory, that's in stock, apart from the, if you want some RGB, 32GB, that's out of stock. Graphics cards seem to be in stock, most of them. Don't like palette, so I'm going with, for a student build, 1650. No, it's not going to be used. Well, they will use it for gaming, but not to a great extent. That should be fine. But I still can't order it because there's no power supply in stock. Now that they've got a cooler in stock, which is actually a lot more expensive. I wanted this one because it's for a student. They're not going to overclock. So basically, you're being forced to buy expensive components. This one, Cooler Master, which was the only cooler available till a few hours ago. This one got bad reviews. It leaks after a few months. Whereas this one cost a lot more. So it'll have to be this. Trying to keep it under £1,000. Hard drives, 500 gigabyte. Samsung Evo should be sufficient. Stock wise, they're fairly okay. Barracuda standard. Second data drive. But these power supplies, 31st of July. You think I'm going to sit around there waiting for it to come in stock? And it's not just the overclockers, other system builders are the same. If you try and configure it, you're given option of out of stock or expensive components, or components that are rubbish, like that cooler that leaks. It's prone to leak. There's nothing much we can do. It's the consequence of the pandemic. Something that should be straightforward is a pain. Like I said, I've been trying to get this built for 10 days and I'm just about giving up. And I don't want to buy the ready built because they lack the components, the config. They either be 8 gig RAM and you want 16 gig, 2 8 gig DIMMs. Usually give you 2 4s. That's no good. What can I do? 1 month. Wait, over 1 month. I would have preferred this one, but no, out of stock. This one, alright, £24 more. £33 more. £3 more. Yeah, that would be a bit low on the wattage. You want at least 650 watts because they do degrade over time. 750, that would have been good. Not that one. 650 minimum. 750, but that one 650 for 70 quid more. So this one would have been good. No stock. This one would have been good. No stock. So I can't order the PC. I have to leave it for a week. Come back. Oh, this was supposed to be straightforward. Custom build, order, comes, do the review, say what it's like, but you can't even get past the ordering stage. But it's a combination of lack of supply and surge in demand. Put the two together and you get situations like this where you can't even get a system built. Out of stock. Or even the chairs are out of stock. Yeah, that shows you everybody's creating home offices. Well, all these chairs, I want to bought a chair for me, but even they're out of stock. This would have been a good system for a student. Some gaming capability, plus you can upgrade it. You can double its memory again from 16 to 32. Upgrade the processor to, should be able to take a 3900X, 3700X, but you should be able to go up to 3900X, maybe 3950X, should be. AM4. but unfortunately cannot, because there is no blooming PSU. Unless I go for the most expensive daft Corsair, like the price rockets. It's ridiculous. This is what it should be. So it should be £962, but because there's no supply, it jumps to that, because that's the only one in stock. What do I do? Pay an extra, waste an extra £70? This is the waste of £75. So we're stuck, as probably most of you are. What my best advice? Well, to go ahead and get it? Nah, I wouldn't. Well, it's up. If you got no PC, then maybe you'd probably be tempted to, but at least check out that the components that they have in stock are not garbage, like some of these coolers.